So welcome. Welcome to this moment, which is really all we have, this moment. Let's take a breath of whatever is present for us right now. Breathe in, fully and long exhale, gently relaxing our nervous system with a long exhale. Another couple of breaths. Breathe in fully. Light up a little bit more. And a full exhale, slow and gentle. Letting go of all that came before. One more breath. Letting go of that, any tension that you have noticed in your body. Breathe in. A little more. And long exhale. We say we're spiritual beings having a human experience. But what part is human and what part is spiritual? You know, it's we sort of expect it, one to be a thing and the other to be another thing. And certainly we understand about the valley. I understand about the valleys of humanness, the sadness of losing someone, or recognizing that we're not going to be here forever. That's certainly grandmother wisdom. The power of acceptance. The power of co-creation with our thoughts. Love. Speaking about our history and who we are and our ancestors. A beautiful thing. Wisdom. I think my grandmother wisdom, not a grandmother, a great godmother, maybe that, is to lift up today the idea of perfect imperfection, the beauty of perfect imperfection, which is grandmother wisdom. The idea of Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi is a Japanese design concept where wabi is a quietness or elegance arising from the process of construction or growth or deconstruction, which makes something, person, an object, unique, authentic. And sabi is beauty or serenity that comes with age, grandmother wisdom. And when the life of an object and its impermanence are evidenced in its patina, wrinkles, wear and tear, or any visible repairs. Any visible repairs. Usually the idea of a wabi sabi is a perfect clay pot, or not a perfect clay pot, but a raku pot that has been baked in an oven, hardened its glaze, and then maybe there's a crack. It's a perfectly imperfect crack. And the idea of accepting the world as it is, which is black belt wisdom, black belt spiritual, religious wisdom. I have a poem today, an original poem by a Walter Brueggemann. It's called With or Without You. I've adapted it a bit. We tell these stories about being hungry or thirsty and frightened and angry and desperate and unworthy. And then we tell stories about spiritual food and living water and presence. But the second half of the story does not ring powerfully true in human experience. So much so we find ourselves often pilgrims in a barren land. And we find our sophistication and affluence does not at all treat our condition of wilderness. So finally we are driven back to you, to center, about to receive and then drawn up short by the one who has nowhere to lay his head either. We are bold to pray for your gifts and for your presence, but we do so prepared to endure a while longer. Our thirst and our hunger and our sense of absence, because we have resolved to be on your way, with or without you. Amen. We have resolved to be on your way, the higher path, with or without you, whether we feel you presence next to us or whether we're going through a period of wilderness where we feel like we're on our own. Wabi Sabi is a beautiful corresponding idea of accepting the world as it is, impermanent, beautiful, quiet, elegant, unique. How would that change our lives if we accepted our bodies as Wabi Sabi, as perfectly imperfect? What kind of dialogue in our brains would quiet? If we just accepted the world as it is. Yes, that's what's happening, but it's not happening in this moment. It's not happening in my life. Or if it is, what is the action? What is the co-creation step to change that? Let's take that into our meditation today. The idea of perfectly imperfect and accepting what is. Very powerful. Let's take a breath. Breathe in. Breathe in a fresh breath of inspiration into our perfectly imperfect bodies, who hold us perfectly, who hold us to the best of their abilities. And a grateful exhale. Doing our best to release whatever tension we're holding. Our bodies hold so much. Give them some gratitude today. And with any sound meditation, we allow the notes and the spaciousness between the notes of this steel drum or the chimes or the bells to accompany us wherever we need to go as we drop down that short distance from our head to our hearts. Claiming peace, love, the humble power of co-creation. Use that exhale of yours to release that which is no longer working or is tired or has never worked very well. Make space for the good to catch up. Breathing deep, letting go a little bit more. Let's just settle in to the silence for a moment. The silence among us, to the presence among us. We claim peace of presence. We claim the peace of spirit, right here and right now, in the silence. Breathing in the notion of our life as a Wabi Sabi object of art, object of a good life. Imagine how your life would change, the dialogue in your head would change, if you could really, really digest that, the beauty of you. Thank you for thinking better with me today. It's lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye, Anna. Bye, Nancy, the TikTok maven. Anna Lee. I think we should all have some grandmother wisdom documented.